This is Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning. So as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now remember, on crude oil, the API number will be out today at 4:30, and then the EIA report should be out on Wednesday at 10:30 for crude oil. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, we can see what's going on here. Okay, so we put a top in here at 83.12, and more importantly, it ran right up into that 100 SMA here last week. See how nice it is? Nice. Okay, so now what we have is you had basically 2 days of selling, and then Friday we had that indecision candle, and it was also an inside day. An inside day is basically your high and your low is within the high and the low of the previous day. That's all that means, okay? But that also is a good tell where it's not going lower, okay? So that's the key. Now, yesterday, we had a higher high, and you closed above that key 8 SMA here, okay? So now you can see where today, look at how nice this is, that 8 SMA works, see? So it came down, sold down, and it's holding that key 8 SMA here at 81.61. So let's just look at the downside first. So now we want to watch that 81.61. We need to hold that there on a closing basis, okay? So if that is lost, then what we do, we just follow these candles all the way down here. So what do we have here? You have, look at the low there, you're looking at 80.83, and then we look at yesterday's low, you're looking at 82.48, and then Friday's low, you had 80.42, and then we have 80.30, and then right here below this is your key support level here, sitting at 79.90. Okay, so very, very key level. Now, if we look here at this 8 SMA here, you're sitting at 79.12. Excuse me, that'll be your next target here if that 21 SMA is lost, and then we have your 200-day sitting here at 78.52. But when we look here on this weekly chart, you can see your 8 SMA here now, nicely above your 21, nicely above your 50-day, and see how nice rounded off that is. So look at all these candles here for all these weeks. Okay, everything is held. So as long as you hold that 8 SMA here on a closing basis for the week. Now remember, this is going to be a short week because it's Good Friday, so there's no market on Friday. So you got a 4-day week. Okay, so this is what we got. So this is very, very key. As long as it holds that 8 SMA here, and then right below it here, as long as it holds this 50 SMA at 77.86. This is in very, very bullish shape. So when you look at your RSI, looking very good. Your MACD, your green above your red, shows good momentum there to the upside. Very, very nice. Now, MACD here on your daily, green above your red, good momentum on the upside. RSI here sitting at 62, plenty of room to run. Okay, so now let's take a look at the upside. So today's high so far was 82.30, but what we're looking for is yesterday's high. Okay, that's that 82.48. Now, if you say, why did it stop at 82.48? Always look to the left. What do you see here? 82.50. Okay, so it came within 2 cents. Okay, see, so that's your resistance level. So always look to the left of the chart here, and that gives you, look at the top of that candle, 82.50, and yesterday it was 82.48. You sell right into that, boom, very, very nicely. Okay, so now, again, if we can get above that, then we'll look to the top of this candle. Okay, so you're looking at 82.65, and then we're going to look here at this 83.09, which is going to be very, very critical. And then we can look at your 83.12, because look what happened last week when that price went right into that 100-day, it stopped it dead right in its tracks. So we got to see what happens if it runs all the way on up there today. Okay, so again, the API report now has been getting bullish here. Going into the summer driving. So remember, you got Memorial Day, 4th of July, summer driving, Labor Day, and then you got hurricane season. You know, people are, even though you have higher gas prices, people are not going to be sitting in their houses. I think they all learned a lesson with that COVID, man. They said, screw this, I'm not doing this. I'd rather be out there, out and about, you know. So, you know, business is good, okay? So this is what we have to look at. But this is the key level that you want to look at, but you need to close above. Now, if you can close above that, then we can just start rallying up and hitting all the top of these candles here. See, so what you have there is you got that 85.30 sitting very, very nice. And then we have here, you got 87.83. You have that 88.29. And then this is the bad boy we're looking for here. This is that 89.85. And you bring that price channel here right across. Okay, and then you can work yourself all the way on up here. But these are, you got some really nice targets, but it's all going to be based on if you can close above that key 100 SMA, and then above this key 8312 level here. So just quickly today, what you want to watch is watch yesterday's high. That's going to be very, very key, that 8248. And then watch this key 8 SMA here on the downside. If that's lost, we follow the candles all the way down, all the way till you get to your 21 day. But this is looking very, very bullish. Look at this 8 SMA, okay? Bottom left, upper right, nice. See this, the 21 day? Look at that 50 day. See, everything is exactly how you want to have it. And then when you look at the overall, okay, look at that nice series. See, this is always the first tell here. When you look at this, you see a low, okay, a higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. That's extremely, extremely bullish pattern. And then what we do is we see this rounded bottom here. See this rounded bottom here? That's always very, 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 very bullish. Now, again, sometimes when you see you have a rounded bottom, you have to have like a cup and a handle. You don't, okay? What you need to do is you need to cross and break above that neckline. And once you do, then you just rally right on up. So today, watch that key 8 SMA on the downside, and then watch yesterday's high, low, and then if it's lost, you have that 21-day upside. We want to watch yesterday's high, and then if you can break above, we look at these candles, that 82.65 here, but then we're looking at that 100-day, and then we're looking at the breakout of 83.12. Okay, let's take a look here at NetGas. Okay, natural gas. We are back on Blue Star. Now, the charts have updated here yesterday very, very nicely. So now we're in that May contract. Okay, so you can see where we popped up here a little bit, but that's all basically due to that May contract. Now, yesterday was actually a very good trading day because all the ETFs are still based on the April contract. So with the UNG and the BOIL or the KOLD, the short, that was all based on there. So it was really good trading there yesterday. But now we're into the May contract. So boom, we're back in business. Okay. All right. So now let's just look and see what we have. Let's look at the downside here first. Okay. So this is what we want to watch. Key level here. Okay. So now that 1.775, that 21 day now versus resistance, now it becomes very, very nice support. Okay, and then right underneath that, we have your 8 SMA sitting at 1.70, and we always want to watch this key 8 SMA here. This is very, very critical. Now you can see on the weekly, you're above this 1.72. See this? Okay, that's where we are right now. Now again, you have to hold that here by the end of the week, which will be Thursday. So that's what we want to do. Okay, that is going to be very, very key. And obviously, if that's lost, then we can just come to the top of that candle. You have 1.67, and then we have this level here. This is that 1.64, and then you can come down to the retest there at 1.58, which is basically the bottom of this candle right here, okay? Obviously, if that's lost, you have 1.67 here and then 1.52, okay? 1.57 and 1.52. But right now, today, what we want to watch is right here, is this key 21 SMA. That is going to be very, very key. So just keep this in mind. 1.77, you want to hold that on a closing basis right here. 1.728, you want to hold that on a closing basis. And then right below it here, we have your 8-day at 1.70. Those are all your key numbers there, okay? If that is all lost there, you have that 1.64, very, very crucial because it came off the top of that candle, came all the way across here, okay? That's very, very key. And then you can go all the way down to the retest of yesterday's low at 1.589. Okay, but right now, just watch that. I can't stress enough, that 21-day, this 8-day, and then this simple moving average right here. Okay, so let's just look here on what's going on here on the upside. Well, let's see. Today here, okay, so you have 1.83. So we just look at the charts here, left here. Okay, so you have 1.823. There's 1.84. So 1.84 is going to be next. And then what we do, we look to the bottom here, 1.87. And then we look to the top of this candle, 1.88. We'll come over here. You have 1.906, 1.918. Okay, and then we have, let's see, what's that? 1.95, and then we have 1.98, but this is what you're going to be looking for here. Okay, this 1.959 is going to be very, very key, and that's going to become big time resistance, just like this 8-day did here on your weekly chart. See where that, boom, right into it, see that, right into it, boom, right into it. The only reason that we're up here is we have the contract roll. Otherwise, boom, we'd be right into that bad boy there too again. So that's why it's very, very crucial. But see, what I don't like about this is see this 50-day rolling straight down, 100 days rolling straight down, your 8 days down, your 21 days down, your 100 days down. Everything is rolling down. See, when I showed you that crude chart, see, everything was lower left, upper right. This is what? A right coming down to your left. You never want to see that. Never want to see this, okay? That's very, very not good. So you have to get back above. So this is going to be great. Big time resistance here. So if this does, natural gas does rally here, you want to watch that key 50-day. That's going to be very, very crucial. Now, there is the resistance in between with the candles, but that is going to be the crucial. Now, again, if you can get above that, look to this price channel. That's that 2.0. That's what you're looking for if you can get above that. And that'd be basically that is that candle right there, okay? That's the recent high. That is what you want to look at, okay? So if these blue lines here are just price channels, okay? They come in very, very handy, as you can see. Now you have your trading range here, 1.589, and then you have 2.0. There's your trading range right there, okay? Very, very good. But again, watch that 50-day. It's going to be very cool, okay? Now, again, watch that 21, watch this 8, watch this 8 on the downside. Upside here, you can watch these candles. Next is going to be 1.84, but realistically, this is the target. Above that, there's your target at 2.0. Okay, now here, your RSI, well, it's kind of a fool because that contract roller just pushes it right on up here. You're bullish here. The green is above your red, and it's been above, so that's always good. This is trying to work it like a rodeo clown here, trying to get that green above the red, but we got to see if it can do it. RSI here looking good. The key is you got to hold this here by the end of the week, that key 8 SMA. All right, let's take a look here on a hourly and a full hour. Okay, so what do we have? You had a big sell-off here all the way down. Then we had a really nice, we were holding that 1.64 level. Then yesterday, she came all the way down, okay? Sold all the way down, rallied up here, and now you put in actually a higher low, and then when you had the contract roll. So it kind of throws it out of whack just a little bit here, okay? So, but again, we have to, don't trade what you want, trade what's in front of you. That's the key level here, okay? So as it broke all the way through this level, you notice that 8-day, look see how important that 8-day is, where you're just fighting it. And even if you got above it, right into that 21-day, and then she pulled right on back here. Now we got to see if it can hold all these levels here. So look on the downside here. So you have that 1.77, you have that 100 SMA here, then you have your 200 SMA here at 1.74. Then we have your green, which is your 50-day, which is 1.71. Okay, level. So these are all the way down. There you have a big gap going on here. Okay, so bottom of that is 1.794, and then we have the top of here is that high of 1.649 here. So you do have a gap in the field here, but with that contract roll, we got to see how that's all actually going to shake out here. Okay, so realistically here today, I'll be looking for some trades on maybe on the long side here. That the UNG seems to be working pretty good here, and a KOLD. Now, yesterday I scalped the KOLD there. I got 3.5 points, and I got 20 cents out of UNG. Now, 20 cents might not sound much, but if you're trading 5,000 shares, it adds up when you do like with the KOLD, which I'm trading 500 shares, and you got 3.5 points. So that was good trade. But yesterday, the oil was actually the better trade of the whole situation. I was just waiting for this contract roll to get these charts back to where they're supposed to be. Okay, that's what I got for you on the crude and natural gas. I'll be back here at midday trading, and we'll do a little bit more in depth here on natty gas, and then we'll do some crude oil. Here we'll see how the day is progressing. Okay, thanks for watching.